Hey guys, Ben here, welcome back to another YouTube video, and we just got 54 strength. Did you just see that? In a different parallel universe, which is on a different account, and is on old school RuneScape in Zaire, actually, the new continent, which is actually pretty cool. And we're here at Sand Crabs, which is extremely good XP, but I'll go over that in a minute. So, jumping over onto here, just because I'm wanting to relax a little bit, change the pace up a little bit from RS3. There's a new continent art, there's some sand crabs. I thought I'd go take a, I'd go have a little nosy. The beautiful thing about sand crabs is as well, no one can sit here with a cannon. The cannonballs go straight through the sand crabs, which I think is a pretty cool little concept if you think about it. I think it's a little pretty ingenious. But yeah, we're over on the mini games. That's the RuneScape username I got. I snatched that up. That's dead mint. And basically we're just getting up. So this is my old school main account, if that makes sense. But I'm going to explain the plans for this account very soon and just show off the skills and just talk about what I'm doing. So nothing basic, literally Amulet of Glory, Obsidian Cape. We've got some rune boots and whatnot, mystic gloves because I've been doing some magic. I got my magic up to 55 because I'm wanting to do the family crest quest. As if you guys have been sticking around for a long time, you'll know that I'm actually going for 99 cooking on old school, and that's just because I want the skill cape. Just because it's all-round stats and it's easily buyable as well at 99k. It's just a decent all-round cape to get. For example, if you lose your fire cape, you've lost your fire cape, you have to go and get a new one. You can literally go and repurchase this cape back with relatively good stats. I'm not sure if they changed them around with RS3 because I always remember them being pretty decent on old school anyway, but that could be the case. I'd like to apologise if I'm a bit slow on the commentary or whatever today. I've actually got night shift tonight, so obviously there won't be a video out, well, not obviously, but there might not be a video out tomorrow or even Monday. I'm just doing night shifts and transitioning, but seeing that I've got everything sorted out again, told you guys I'm going to be making videos, so I'm just trying to get out as much content as possible, but I'm also trying not to try and push out content and rush it out just so it's boring for you guys. So that's why I'm switching it up with old school a little bit. So the main plans with this account, as you can see, I'm getting up strength at the moment. Basically I'm getting strength up to 60, attack up to 60, then I'm going to do Lost City. I'm also going to obviously do Family Crest for the 99 cooking, so I can get the cooking gauntlets, bang that out, because you actually make profit on this as well, which will help out. And generally this account is going to be just bossing orientated. I think I'm going to get the quest cape on the account, and like all the other skills, like I've not got 99 rune crafting on RuneScape 3 for example. I'm not going to do it on old school. I might get it up to like an optimal level of like 44 or something like that for nature runes, but that's about it. Max amount for that. The requirements for quest capes, I'm not about that at the moment. Maybe when I max out RS3, I currently don't know what my goals are after I've maxed on RuneScape 3R. For example, I could be going for 200 mil everything. So it's nice to have two different accounts to hop onto, because I could easily use Ben Vader. The old school account has pretty decent stats on there, but I think I've slowly but surely surpassed it on here as well, and it's completely no problem. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to get a dragon longsword, dragon dagger, all that good stuff, and then pretty much boost my way up to 70 attack, I believe, or I might get 70 strength and 70 attack. I think I'll do it that way, but we'll see how it works out. Obviously I'm going to be wanting to get a decent weapon to be training strength with. I think the Abyssal Bludgeon, I'm going to have to save up a lot of money for that, because that's 34 mil. I think I'll be able to do it though, because I'm going to be doing like quite a variation of Slayer as well. So I'm going to be throwing Slayer in there, hopefully getting 99 Slayer as well, because the overall goal is to just go bossing and get extremely rich on this account. That's why I'm not going to focus so much on all the Bibles. I think I might bang out prayer, for example, because prayer getting it to 99 is completely unnecessary, but it's always those extra prayer points, saves on money, saves on prayer potions. Obviously, in the long run it's going to save money, supposed to, bulking out on, your dragon bones and all that good stuff. But, with this new continent as well, there's loads of new content being pumped out every day. So obviously, old school is not necessarily getting easier, but there's also varieties of methods you can use to train different skills. Because obviously doing the same thing over and over again can get boring, but rather than bringing out a a completely AFK variant, for example, or something that's just completely overpowered and like renders another way of training the skill useless, old school does a good way of just bringing out new methods to do so. Rather than doing that to train your prayer, for example, there's always a new way to train prayer as well, which I've heard there is actually new methods of doing so, which is absolutely wicked. So yeah, the best thing about this as well, I can also fish and do some invention on RuneScape 3. I've not yet done it. I've not yet really had a full day of old school. It's literally mainly been, I've been at Sand Crabs, I've been AFK, and there's a nice 3 spot here. There's also a nice 3 spot there as well, like a 4 spot actually. There's a 4 rock crabs. But I'm not at the point at the moment where I'm never out of combat with 3, so it's not really need to be greedy, because I do take a little bit of damage. I don't think I'd ever get to the point of ever getting super low, because as like I said, I got my magic up. I can actually cast High Alch now. I have no idea where it is. There we go. So that's really going to help out with Slayer. You know, a lot of the drops I'm going to be alking. I'm just going to be trying to make this account really efficient. I want to get this account really rich. It's just a shame that rares aren't rare on this game, so there's nothing really to collect, you know, armor wise. So I think I'm just going to get a nice little cash pile and, you know, maybe invest in some resources, because I think at the end of the day, the goal on this account will be you know, max cash stack, which will be absolutely wicked. So, you know, that's something to take into consideration in the future, and, you know, something I'm looking forward to. Max cash stack on old school, that'd be absolutely mint, and, you know, just banging out some bosses, getting max, just combat in general. It'd just be, you know, great fun. I can't wait to do Desert Treasure, get some ancient magic, see what I can mess about with that. But overall, yeah, I'm going to be having a bit of fun on old school from now on. Like I say, I've still got the AFK on RuneScape 3 as well, so I'm not going to be missing out on gains there. I'm going to be doing that, you know, otherwise what I'll be doing. And obviously if I hop over to RS3, do some bossing and some main stuff, which I'm going to be doing. You know, I'm getting quite good at bossing on RuneScape 3, so I'm going to pump some videos out, hopefully show some kill count. Watch up some videos, because I'm actually going to catch up with the RuneScape video community. So that's why I say always post comments, because I will respond and I do read the comments. You know, I like to put out what you want to see. So obviously, if you want to see certain content, just let me know in the comments below. It's absolutely appreciated. And obviously, I'm going to watch some other videos just to see what people like on terms of bossing, because obviously that's what I'm getting into, and obviously old school as well. I'm also thinking about actually starting up an Iron Man account on RuneScape 3. I know it's not really got a lot of fame to it or anything like that. I'm not really about that. It's more about, you know, original series, because what's happening is with the mining and smithing rework, obviously you'll be able to mine, for example, at level 40 mining, you'll be able to mine Rune, for example. Not necessarily 40, it'd be 50 or whatever, however they're reworking it. But for example, you know, when you bang out that optimal level, you'll be able to get decent armor and make it for yourself, which I think is absolutely cool. That's going to be something that's going to be absolutely amazing. So also that's going to be coming in the future, and who knows, I might even make a Iron Man account on old school, but that's for the future. At the moment, I want to focus on this, get some bossing banged out, get some money on this account, you know, and just generally see what we can do and just have a bit of fun. So anyway guys, I really do appreciate you watching the video and taking your time. If you could leave me a thumbs up, that would be appreciated. Like I say, if you feel like leaving the thumbs down, that's completely fair enough. Like a dislike, just post in the comments why you didn't like the video. You know, I'm always open for criticism and everything like that. But anyway guys, have a good day. Hopefully catch you next week after I'm all done with my night shifts. And yeah, I hope to see you soon guys. Peace.